The UK, France, Germany, Spain and other European countries have officially recognized opposition leader Juan Guaidó as interim president of Venezuela. It comes after President Nicolas Maduro defiantly rejected a deadline they set for Sunday to call fresh elections. Mr. Guaidó declared himself interim leader last month and won US backing. Russia, a backer of Mr. Maduro, accused EU countries of meddling in Venezuela's affairs. On Sunday, Mr. Maduro dismissed calls for a new presidential vote, saying he would not accept ultimatums. He has denounced Mr. Guaidó's move as a coup. As head of Venezuela's National Assembly, Mr. Guaidó says the constitution allows him to assume power temporarily when the president is deemed illegitimate. After Sunday's deadline passed, a flurry of statements was issued by France, the UK, Germany and Spain and the other countries that now recognize Mr. Guaidó as interim president. Many of them pressed Mr. Maduro to call new elections. French President Emmanuel Macron said Venezuelans had the right to express themselves freely and democratically, announcing his support for an EU contact group. Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez said Venezuela should be the author of its own destiny. UK Prime Minister Theresa May's official spokesman said that further steps were being considered, including the use of sanctions, without outlining what form any possible sanctions might take. While a majority of EU members back Mr. Guaidó, others such as Greece and Ireland called for fresh elections but stopped short of recognizing him. Russia has attacked Monday's statements, accusing EU countries of interfering in Venezuela's affairs and attempting to legitimize usurped power. The EU doesn't typically make any decisions on whether or not to recognize a government. What there has been is action from individual member states, a coordinated effort by the UK, France, Germany and Spain to persuade all EU countries to take the same position. So far, more than half of the 28 member states have declared recognition of Mr. Guaidó as interim leader. Other members are cautious, concerned about setting a precedent of recognizing a self-proclaimed leader.